They will be... Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the phone. We have another story here. I thought we were done. I thought we were done. But we have one called Equals, which we will get to because I wanted to get through all this today. So today, we're going to do Equals, and hopefully, maybe that'll... No, hopefully, but maybe this will be the last one of our side stories. So let's begin Equals. Maybe we'll get some more photos then. Oh. Okay, everyone, we're back. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking, since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over general direction of the club and all that. Uh-oh, this is near the festival. You know, bad things happen the day of the festival. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Oh, so you and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which club and classes are doing food booths. Then, we take a map and plan the most efficient route so we can get the most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with a club. Well, you have to let me finish. Fine, go ahead. Right, so basically, we get all the food we can, and then we come back here, and we all eat together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo, don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what we can do, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes. I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. Well, that's kind of tough because everyone's got something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of this club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation you want to build. Yeah, that's too embarrassing. But you'd have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. Baka. I mean, it's a literature club. We can talk about stuff together, right? The only way to get more comfortable with this is suck it up and do it. No. You're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Wouldn't that be me? No, I want to go first. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like, if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. Just Monica. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that, oh gosh. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much, I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired. Because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at this point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get all close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new member we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling comfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayuri tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive. I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component to friendship. Sayuri and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take time to write rather than speak. So, it's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh, you're so cute that I'm gonna throw up. Okay, please don't do that, Sayuri. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh, well, for me it's actually truth, so... What are you saying? Nothing. I just finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart. Sayuri, you take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off. I was just following up on Sayuri. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing you got out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen. Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monaco will be getting cupcakes next time. No, I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true, only Yuri can. Hey. Anyway, I was just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess when it comes down to it is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had a really toxic friendship going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them off. Oh, it still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything to return. That's not true, Natsuki. You've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own ideas of what literature club was supposed to be. Apparently that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing the piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry, I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about Anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is help guide people, rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. Equals, that's the title of the story. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of this club, realizing what that really means. So Yuri, what are you doing? I just thought we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayuri writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Yuri suddenly takes a piece of chalk as well. Understanding. I owe it a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one. Sayuri writes balance. Sometimes people just want different things out of friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced between you and that other person. That reminds me. Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it is nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great, we have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns towards Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that, jeez. You could have just asked. Monica hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So, here's my contribution. Together everyone stares on the board. Wasn't the club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. Well, maybe we get a CG from this. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay, everyone ready? And click. Do we get a picture? CG? Where's the CG? I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah. I have so many happy thoughts right now. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The 4 members in the literature club disperse and return to their desk, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayuri stretches, then does the same. But Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand, Monica mouths to herself. Come on, Monica, you can do it! I believe! Write the way into your heart! Her mindful thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Huh? What's happening? Doki Literature Club Plus? Oh my gosh. End credits? Like an actual end credit? I wonder if we get something from this. Man, Satchley? Is that how to pronounce it? Her art? Her or him? I'm not sure. Really good art. I wonder if Serenity Forge does like all the what is it called? I wonder what they do. I was thinking that they would do the metaverse part, but I don't know. It's definitely turned into a much bigger team. Like, do I remember this CGR? I couldn't remember it at first. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. Aww. Made with love by Team Salvato. And Serenity Forge. We got picture. We got picture. Oh, I got achievement. Friendship and literature. Alright, so we got another CGR. Oh, we got... Oh my gosh, there's multiple ones. Okay, that's why we were missing. So we got this one. We got the cute picture. And then we got silly face. I love that funny face one. That's so cute. Alright. And anything else? No, we're still missing two. We have 91% collected. So we're still missing some stuff. But we do have new mail here. From Road Teether, binary data in VM2. I've made some new headway with VM2. Don't get too excited. It's still impossible to establish any kind of stable connection. But it occurred to me that I could at least run a memory dump through some pattern analysis routines to see if we can decipher any digital data from their VM. I didn't want to hog all the server time on a hunch, but I have some preliminary results that indicate the presence of binary computer systems. Based on this, I'm going to schedule 3 days of server time next week to isolate any chunks of memory that appear to be binary data. If successful, we can definitely be able to find some encoded text and get our first tiny glimpse of VM2. Don't mind me though, I'm just keep going nuts on VM1 and hopefully we'll have more to share soon. Had some decipher digital data from their VM. I don't want to hog all the server time. Schedule 3 days next week. So this is on a Monday. So this is Monday. So this is like a whole week's worth of stuff. So this is Monday. And then the last one, I don't know if there's any more emails, I wonder. But yeah, that is all the side stories. Let's see, make sure there's nothing else. Okay, no other thing. Let me go to Doki Literature Club and see if there's anything weird that we have to go through. I don't think so. I'm gonna assume not. Doki. Okay, so I don't think there's anything here. So yeah, that is all the side stories that we got through. If you guys missed any of it, it'll all be on my YouTube channel over at Mr. and Mrs. Gamer.